So hello friends, I'm Shaptarshi. I got my master's in chemistry from IIT Kanpur, and this is a very important video and I will tell you guys how to approach the question paper. And this is very important because you might have studied throughout the year, you might have studied the last 6 months, last 2-3 months you have studied like anything, but the examiners in IITs, they won't see how much hard work you have done. They will see how much score you have got in those 3 hours, right? So at the end of the day, it just comes to those 3 hours, and that will decide whether you will be an IITian or not. And I will try to help you guys in answering or in approaching that question paper, or what was my mindset as I approached the question paper. I will tell you in details and you will love this thing. And so in this video, I'll share how to approach the question paper for IIT-JAM Chem and some techniques that will really help you guys in the exam. So first of all, I'll tell you that you guys have studied a lot and a lot of emotions goes into this exam because IIT is a big name and truly IIT is on a different level in how things work over there. But to the best of your abilities, I will tell you that give the exam methodically, like the methods you have followed, not emotionally, right? If you give the exam emotionally, for 2-3 questions on a 4 or 5 questions, you're not being able to do on a series like 1 2 3 4 all questions you are like not confident about the answers. You will lose your confidence in the middle of the exam, and this will affect your whole exam, okay, if you are emotional about too much. But if you give the exam methodically, what you think and what I did was, this is a beautiful technique that is very simple actually, is that you approach every question one by one. What does this one by one? This one by one is a very important thing, because what happens is, suppose I cannot do 2 questions. When I approach this 3rd question, okay, I will be thinking about this question I couldn't do, this question I couldn't do, oh no, what will happen, forget it. If you think you can do, you use this purple color mark for a review thing and come back to it later. If you think you cannot do, you leave it, go to the 3rd question. Okay, this is called the one by one technique. When you approach question number 3, only question number 3. When you approach question 4, only question 4. Also for the opposite, suppose this actually happens with lot of you. If you can do 1 to 5 all questions, 1 to 5 all questions you answered, you go to the 6th question like so confident, oh this is I will do this one. No, things don't work like this. It does not matter you can do all questions 1 to 5, you cannot do 1 to 5 questions. Every question you approach singularly, right, like one by one, because sometimes it happens with me also, like I approach like 4 or 5 questions I can do, or 6 I can also do, and if 6 I can do, you make a silly mistake, right? This happens this happens a lot. So I hope I am able to explain you what is this one by one method. So try to be conscious of this thing, okay? Tell yourself, when you go to this question 7, I won't think about all the first 6 questions that are right, that I think are right. I won't think about in the previous section that 8 questions which I'm not confident about. I will just focus on question number 7. Okay, see, the basis of this thought process is, I've told in the previous video also, is that, see, if you are capable, you will crack it. Okay, the only thing you should be careful is that your emotions don't mess up the exam, right? Your emotions can actually mess up, and has messed up many people's exam. If you are capable of the exam, you should be able to crack it. If you are not capable, okay, then you won't crack it. So don't run away from the truth, okay? There is no hook and crook in IIT, okay? And I've told you this again in the last video also. I've said, don't know hook and crook. If you're not capable of being into IIT, like the good IITs I'm talking about, not the lower ones, because I know of IIT Kanpur, it's not easy, at least in the offline that I was there in, it's not easy. So if you're not academically prepared for that, you will have a tough time there, okay? So that's what I'm trying to say. So do not run away from the truth. You approach question one by one. You can do, you cannot do, okay? But this methodical process will help you a lot in not messing up your exam. If you can crack the exam, it's good. Don't let your emotions mess it up. Now let us come into more details. What was the technique I used? First I did NAT, then I did MCQ, then I did MSQ. I will tell you my marks also in what I got. But why did I follow this process? Why did I first do NAT? Because it has no negative marking, and NAT, as you guys know, it's numericals. So in the beginning of the exam, you're totally fresh, your mind is fresh, so that was my idea. The mind is fresh, I can approach the numericals without making silly mistakes. Approach numericals without silly mistakes in the beginning of the exam. That is my idea. Okay guys, if you think a different strategy is helpful for you, go for it. This was my idea. This was like based on my analysis of my own self. Okay, no one told me of these ideas. I did not take any coaching for IIT-JAM. I did my own studies, and by God's grace, I could crack this exam. So then why did not I do MCQ in the beginning? Because MCQ comes first in the question paper. But the reason I did not do is that, see, in the beginning everyone is a bit scared, it's a bit scared and stuff, and MCQ has negative markings, right? 1/3, if I'm not wrong, 1/3 of the negative marking, minus 2/3 for the 2 marks, right? So it has negative marking. In the beginning you're already scared, then you have negative marking, it both adds up, and it's like more negative, like more negative scenario. So that's why I did not do MCQ in the beginning. I did MCQs after doing all the NATs. Okay, and why did I do MSQ in the end? Because MSQ is totally unpredictable, like unpredictable. I won't say unpredictable is not the right word, but you never know your answer is right or wrong. You can just give your best. Okay, because as you guys know, in MSQ, suppose 3 answers are right, you marked on 2, so you won't get the marks, right? So you just give your best, and you never know, you might get the full marks, you might not. Some questions are simple, they will ask you 10 questions if I'm not wrong, and maybe out of them 7 to 8 will be actually, you can think are quite straightforward, simple, but they will at least give 2 questions which are a bit tricky and stuff and like that. Okay, so that was my idea of why I followed this scheme of things. I hope I could make you understand it. If you think a better method is available at your hands, go for it. Okay, after all, I got 72 rank, right? I did not get rank 1, so 71 people had a better method. Okay, the other is actually I'm just saying it, not only better method they had, but they also were more knowledgeable than me. Okay, so that is also important thing. And so one more thing I want to tell you is use this mark for review. This is a very powerful option that they give in this IIT-JAM. I think I told you in the previous video also about this. Let me just show you one more time. JAM 2022. So in this JAM mock test, if you open it up in IIT Roorkee website, this is the purple color is the mark for review option. Why is this a very powerful technique? Is that suppose at the end of exam, you complete exam in 2 hours 45 minutes, you complete the whole exam, or 2 hours 30 minutes, you only have 15 minutes, okay, to review. So which questions will you review? Review the ones which you have marked with a purple color, mark for review. Okay, because like suppose you do 50 questions, 10 questions is tough to revise in 15 minutes, right? So, and suppose 5 of them you have marked for review, so you only do this 5 things which you have reviewed properly, and let the other 5 go. Okay, so that's why this mark for review is very important. It helps you diagnose or see which ones are important and good. And over here, okay, I have told this thing before, please be alert in the exam. Okay, don't feel sleepy, don't be complacent. You know what complacent means? Is being like overconfident, I can do it. Okay, be alert. Okay, that's why I've told you again and again in many videos, is that for this last 2-3 days you have 2:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. please do whatever you want, but do not sleep. Do not sleep in this time. Again and again I'm telling you, because if you sleep in this time, because I know Indians sleep in the afternoon, even I sleep because now I am a bit relaxed, but do not sleep. But when I was giving IIT-JAM, I did not sleep. I changed my schedule, I changed everything because I wanted to go to IIT. So this 2:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. how much you like your sleep, you have to love IIT more. Okay, so the thing is, if you do not sleep in this time, on Sunday when you are going to give this exam, you won't sleep in this time. So I know only 2 days are left. If you are not following this rule, follow it today, follow it tomorrow. Okay, at least it will help you somewhat in this. If you have not followed, okay, don't get negative, I have not followed, or what will happen, okay, nothing will happen. Okay, but these 2 days you follow it, please. this will actually help you. This is scientifically, I'm talking about some science perspective. I did it and it helped me. Now I'll just tell you guys one more very important thing is the the MCQ tricks. I hope you guys know the MCQ tricks of elimination, right? If you have 4 options, so and you're confused between two options are remaining, right? And so you cancel. So this is the elimination technique where you eliminate 2 options. So when you have this 1/3 negative marking, right, and try always in MCQ, always try to eliminate 2 options so that you get a 50% chance of getting the right answer, right? So when you have this 50% chance, then you might take a guess, right? But if you don't have a 50% chance, suppose you have a 33.33, please do not take a guess. You will mess it up. With this mindset, what you will do is you will answer more and more and you will get more and more negative. This will backfire. Okay, but if you have a 50%, you are totally sure you can eliminate 2 options. 2 options you can easily eliminate, and with 2 options you are left, you have a 50% chance, and you have not answered like more than 50 questions. Go for it. Like take a shot at it, and because why I'm telling you, it is statistics actually, nothing of guesswork over here I'm doing. It's all statistics I'm telling you. When you have 50% and you do this for like 5 questions, you answer it. Suppose out of those 5 questions 2 are right, you get 2 right, 3 wrong. If you get 3 wrong, it is, and suppose all of these are your 2 marks questions. So this is -2/3 into 3. This was a 2 mark question. 2 into 2, 4, and this comes how much? 3 minus 2. So at the end of the day you get +2, even if you get 2 right and 3 of them are wrong. If you get 3 right and 2 wrong, then the whole thing increases much more, right? Then I think, let me just check. 3 right means 3 into 2. 2 wrong means 2 into -2/3. So this will be 6. This will be -4/3. If I calculate, this will be, the denominator is 3. 18 minus 4. This is like 14/3, and this will be around somewhere like 4 point something. So this is +4 point something. So you have more to gain than to lose. That's what I'm trying to say, right? So by the statistics, I'm saying that if you have 50% chance, not answered like more than 50 questions, you can go for it. Okay, now more interesting part is that I'll just share you my marks, and why I'm sharing it is very important. Is that suppose one part, suppose MCQ, one part, sorry, one okay, suppose, let me just take this rubber. Okay, one part you mess it up, okay, does not matter, you do the other parts well. That's why I was telling you again and again, do every question one by one technique. One part mess it up, no problem, go for the next part. And I will tell you my marks just to encourage you. All in all, I remember I got 65.33 and I got AIR 72 over here, 2019. Okay, and 65.33 in MCQ I got, if I'm not wrong, I got around 27.33 out of 50. 27 or 28 something, I got 27.33 out of 50. I got 27.33. So this was not that good also, right? In like it was like okay, fine. So in NAT also my marks was like 20 out of 30. Okay, so this was also not like that great, but it was like okay, fine. And in MSQ I got 18 out of 20, which was quite good, right? I made just one mistake. Okay, so I knew actually, by God's grace, I knew a lot of this MSQs. I had studied all these things and things clicked at that time. So the thing is, sometimes things won't click for you. Maybe in the NAT part it won't click, maybe in the MCQ it won't click. I remember, if I'm not wrong, what happened, I'll just tell you just for your encouragement. So even if you mess up one part, it's fine. You do the other parts properly, you never know. See, I'll tell you, I got this 65.33 AIR 72. I never thought that I could get AIR less than 100. Never thought. I wanted to get AIR 250 around, and I wanted to go to IIT Hyderabad. I never thought I could even get to IIT KGP for that matter, which takes around AIR 150. I never thought that I would get below 100. Maybe by God's grace I'll get 150 or something, but I got up end up getting 72 rank, by God's grace and by the grace of Lord Jesus. So my main point over here is that you never know what's going to happen. Which part you think that you're weak in MSQ, you think you're weak in NAT because you don't like physical chem. You never know. Maybe in NAT you get the max marks, and maybe you're very confident of MCQ. I can do it. Organic, inorganic. Most of the questions of MCQ will be organic, inorganic, and analytical. So you think you can do it. Maybe in this part you mess it up. So you never know what's going to happen in that question paper. And okay, so with that I'll try to conclude this video, and just for your encouragement I just shared these marks. And so I never thought I will get such marks, but I just tried to give my best in every part, and I got this marks. When I got 72, my friends who knew me, they were shocked. How did you get? How much did you study? Like, I tried, brother, and God helped me. So yeah, and guys, enjoy the exam, and give your best. Okay, give your best in that 3 hours. In those 3 hours you have, don't live, don't like relax for a minute. Okay, in the middle, if you want to go to the toilet, it's fine. In fact, I did not go to the toilet in between. Okay, just for your more encouragement. So, but if you want to go to the toilet, you can go. It's fine, but do not relax. Look at other people, what they are doing and stuff. Do not relax for anything. If you want to getting stuck, drink water, go to the toilet, just to refresh your mind. It's fine, but do not be lazy. That's what I'm trying to say actually. Like, do not be lazy. Not lazy, man. Give your best. 3 hours, this can change your life. Really, it can change your life. But even if you don't get IIT, it's fine. A lot of good college also, HCU, JNU, and IISERs are there, which are very good. And before ending, I want to just quickly tell you, tomorrow night, Saturday night, I am hosting a special session with the ones who are interested. You guys, if you're interested, you can send me your email ID at pchem4students@gmail.com. You can send me your email at the comment section as well. I will send you a link. We will meet over Zoom or Google Meet, and this won't be streamed or anything. It's just between us. It's totally free session, just to encourage you guys and talk to you guys, maybe answer some of your questions, the session I'm holding. So yeah, with that, all the best. I really hope your exam goes well, man. God bless you.